Got this Chinese chick, had to leave her quick, cause she kept bootlegging my
Battle Life, Battle Life, Battle Life. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. But look, you already know why we here. You know what's going on, man. We got the Nome 15 recap. I'm finna go through this card, man. I'm finna let y'all know who I had winning these battles. You already know I'm gonna call it down the middle. Y'all know what I do over here. We've been here for a minute. Battle Life. It's going up. So look, this event right here was a pretty good event, man. It started at a decent time. The battles kicked off probably about 3:45, 3:40, something like that. So they did a good job with that. It wasn't this long of a wait, 2-3 hours. Now the battles, it was some good battles, man. I ain't gonna lie, these were some very interesting battles. We started off the night with Chess and Eunice. Now this battle was talked about. You know, y'all saw when I made the little video on Chess and Eunice, and I predicted the battle. And, you know, I predicted that Chess would win the battle. I didn't think that Eunice would be able to handle that big stage for the first time and show up. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, yes, I was wrong. I was wrong. Eunice just overpowered Chess. Eunice overpowered Chess. His performance was better. His material was better. You know, he seemed like the veteran sometimes throughout this battle. You know what I'm saying? And it just was to me, when I'm going back and when I'm watching this battle, I done watched this battle 3 times. You can give Eunice every round. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do all those pity rounds over here, man. I'm just going to be honest. Like, watching this battle, every round, it looked like Eunice won. The closest round was the second round of the battle. But the first, I think Eunice won that clearly. The second, I think he won that. It's a debatable round, but I think that he won, me. And the third round also got Eunice winning. He just was better, man. He just was better, man. He came up. He showed out. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, is this the greatest Eunice performance I've ever seen in my life? No. But the way he used strategy throughout this battle, you could tell they had a game plan. Him and his team, they stuck to the game plan. He tried different things out. He had a few struggle bars in there. He talked about himself. You know what I'm saying? He had great counters for Chess. He talked about the throwing up. I mean, he really did a good job going against Chess, man. He really did a good job throughout the whole battle. Every round, Eunice was good. So I got to give congratulations to Eunice, man. He showed up on that stage. He did what he's supposed to do. And hopefully this creates a situation where, you know, he can go to a Summer Madness. And then we can set up this battle with Eunice and King, man. And let's just get this out the way. So great job, Eunice. You already know we're going to see Chess back. Now, Chess, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in the battle. But Eunice he was just on a different level. Next on the list, we got Rum Nitty versus Jada Nightwing. Decent battle, but one-sided battle. One-sided battle. I think that's the reason why people saying the battle was okay or it should have been in a small room. Let's just call it what it is, man. Jada Nightwing went in there and he took Rum Nitty the fuck apart. Yeah, none of them bars, none of them punches, none of that shit wasn't working against Jada Nightwing. Jada Nightwing, he neutralized Rum Nitty. That's the first time I ever saw where nothing Rum Nitty did throughout the battle. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. It just wasn't hitting. It wasn't about the crowd. The punches wasn't even all that for real. You know, it's probably one of the worst performances I've seen from Rum Nitty. This another battle, 3-0. 3-0 every round, gentlemen's 30. 3-0. We're going to call it exactly how I saw it. So I had Jada Nightwing beating Rum Nitty 3-0. I had Chess beating Eunice 3-0. Next, we had T-Top versus Miss Hustle. Nice back and forth battle, y'all. It definitely was a nice back and forth battle. But what I must say is T-Top, man, we got to start talking about T-Top in a different conversation. He wins a lot of his bigger battles, and this is another battle that he came out and showed out in. He just was better than Miss Hustle every round. He just was better than Miss Hustle every round. T-Top, he kept going up. He kept going up. You know what I'm saying? Just another great performance from T-Top, man. I had T-Top winning that battle first round, second round, and third round. None of these, when you see these battles, you just gonna be able to tell the other opponent was good. Like Miss Hustle, she was good, but she just got beat. It was just clear. It was a lot of clear wins on this card. A lot of clear wins on this card. You know what I'm saying? So that's another clear win for T-Top, man. He went in there and he did what he's supposed to do. Miss Hustle saying that T-Top was lying about some of the angles because he said a lot of things about her daughter. He said a lot of things that we heard before about her living situation. I'm going to tell you what, even if he was lying, the way he executed that shit, it made it seem like he was telling the truth. It worked. The strategy worked. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give T-Top his credit. T-Top with the victory over Miss Hustle, 3-0. Next, we got John the Don versus Fonz. Good battle. Good battle. John started off. He was pretty good. Fonz, like I said, man, I thought Fonz was gonna come into the battle. He was gonna have a good first round and then he was gonna slow down. But Fonz's best round of the whole battle was his third round. He wrote up the most crowd participation the whole night out of any battler, and he just gave a great performance. He used the angles about John baby mama, but he used them well. He didn't overly use them. He just had a better performance, man. Now John was good, but even John said he wasn't really feeling it like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really feeling the battle like that. So for me, with a battle that's been brewing that long, I can't really take that as an excuse from John that he wasn't feeling it, because to me they should have been battled a while ago. But at the same time, man, I gave Fonz this battle. Fonz did what he's supposed to do. He shut me up as far as winning his big battles at the moment when he needed to win them. Like, he needed this battle. Fonz needed to win this battle, so whoever he battles at Summer Madness makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Fonz get a clear win, and he definitely won this. I gave Fonz this a 2-1 battle, but some people might have it 3-0. But I'm gonna say it's 2-1 battle, man. But Fonz clear win. Fonz clear win. Next, we had Tay Rock versus Real Sick, man. Nah, I was all on Twitter talking about, oh, Tay Rock finna go in there and get his ass kicked, and he ain't ready for Real Sick, and he running into him at the wrong time. When you see this battle, whether you go back and you watch the VOD on watchbattlelive.com, or if you check it out on the app, whichever one, $7.99, whichever one you check it out on, you're going to see the difference, man. You're going to see the levels. Real Sick came my first round. He started off. He ain't even let him do the coin toss. He going crazy first round. He bombing. He giving some of his best shit. But it's just like, man, Tay Rock just coming there, man. It just... Oh, another one, man. Another victory. And if Tay Rock keep rapping like this, if he keep rapping like this all year and he have about 6-7 battles, he might go back to back and Cody. Now, right now, y'all know I got Jada Nightwing as my favorite, but the way Tay Rock was rapping against Real Sick, another person that got neutralized just on that stage, man, I don't know. Tay Rock just different on stage. He had the energy. Real Sick, he was good, but it's just like Tay Rock, just every time he rapped, that shit didn't mean nothing that Real Sick was saying. That's exactly how it felt. Like, that shit just didn't mean nothing. Like, he just overpowered him. It wasn't even about star power. It was just about the way he was delivering the material and the way the crowd was just into it. It just was a great night for Tay Rock, and it was a good night for Real Sick, but he just went up against somebody who he just wasn't better than at all. Like, performance, material, nothing. He just wasn't better. So I had Tay Rock winning that battle every round, 3-0. 3-0. I had Tay Rock winning that battle every round, 3-0. Great performance. We got to see. Hopefully we get the easy battle soon with Tay Rock. Right now, Tay Rock on fire. This is a crazy time to battle Tay Rock. If that battle went down, it will be interesting. And then, y'all know we got to get to the main event, man. It was supposed to be T-Rex versus Geechee Gotti. You know, they started the battle off, and T-Rex was rapping first, man, and he had a medical situation that happened live, like right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And we got to say prayers for T-Rex, prayers to his whole family. And, I mean, I don't know, that was just a sad situation. And hopefully, you know, everybody just take this and they start, you know, just work out a little bit. Even if you got to walk 30 minutes a day or whatever, just get yourself together, get in shape. I know they said it was hot in there. I think they said he had a heat stroke or something like that. But I know y'all done seen a video by now of him having his heat stroke / seizure on stage in the Battle T-Rex. And I don't know, man. Like, everybody just got to get more serious with their health. everybody got to get more serious with their health. We got to take that real serious. Everybody got to be more focused on that part of their life. So prayers to T-Rex, prayers to his family. Shout out to Geechee Gotti. Shout out to all the people on the stage who ran to help T-Rex and cover him and sent prayers, and everybody who did everything, man. It's an unfortunate situation. We're not even thinking about that battle. We're thinking about T-Rex's recovery. You know what I'm saying? And we thinking about just him getting better and him getting more healthy, and everybody in the culture just getting more healthy. But overall, man, great card. If we doing out of 5, I give it a 3. If we doing out of 5, I give it a 3. If we doing out of 10, I give it a 6. So 6 out of 10. It could it could have been better battles, more competitive battles. It really wasn't no. It really wasn't no. I guess if I got to give a battle of the night, I give it to Tay Rock and Real Sick. If I got to give a battle of the night, probably battler of the night, I would probably give it to Eunice just because he showed up and did what he's supposed to do on his biggest stage. So I would probably give it to Eunice. Just breakout performance. This one that they definitely gonna remember right here. And like I'm saying, it wasn't Eunice's best work that I've seen, but he did the job and he did what he's supposed to do. And he was fire. He was fire. So shout out to Eunice, man. Shout out to Tay Rock, Real Sick, Battle of the Night, to me, in my opinion. And Jada Nightwing still number 1 in the Cody rankings. Shout out to URL. Like I said, great event. We look forward to seeing what happened at Summer Madness. That's next. We look forward to see what happened with Hitman Holla and Murder Mook. That's coming up September. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you. Love.